Well, some of you call it Le Frog, some of you call it some other very funny names. This week I was here to bring you the controversial Nissan Juke. My name is Michael Wangeshi. This is the Car Planet Motor Magazine. Very signature to Nissan. Lie iko na camera. Absolutely spacious. It's just really easy to iko na camera. Oh, we'll investigate that. So this right here is my Nissan Juke. Chanikaribia yeye. These are the main headlights mwanzo. Hizi zinakuanga indicators. They do look very nice zikiwa hapo juu. There's this piece of silver in align the entire front, coupled up with this the air intake ya cool the radiator. We have some fog lights hapa chini. Very nice fog light coupled up with this some plastic thing. I would say the overall lower part is absolutely beautiful. So is the part. Oh, there's the Nissan logo coupled up with this design that is very signature to Nissan. Behind some grill, some black grill. In black, I would say this is an absolutely beautiful car. Look at it. Very nice. Let us go over to the side. Yes. Moving on to the side, acha nianze na hii. There's a recovery point right here, ile kitu ya kuvuta gari yako ikikwama. And then there's this wheel arc. Inatokea hapa mbele, this piece of plastic hii, and then it rolls into the wheel, on top of the wheel. The wheel is right here. These are some silver alloy rims. They are 16 inches. I'm not sure whether that comes as standard though, but they're absolutely good looking rims. The color is black, some very nice color. The side mirrors are in white. For some reason, I do feel like they do complement the side, of course. But there it is, with this indicator right there. It's absolutely nice. They are your wind breakers, of course, to break the wind, and the door handles in white also to complement the side mirrors. Very nice. I forgot kuangalia kama iko na camera. Wacha niangalie. Iko na camera. There is a camera right there. Absolutely nice. I will attach that one later, but iko na camera on the side. So that is the interior. I'll delve into that in a minute. So there's the side, and then there's this plastic that protects your vehicle color, your body color. Goes on into the back. That is the side. Oh, and there's this rear light that inaingia on the side kidogo, coupled up with this on the side. Actually bado inaonekana. It's absolutely good looking. And the door handle of the dryer of the passenger side is actually hapa juu. Kitafuta hiyo kitu hapo utakwama. It's right there. It's absolutely nice. So let's just go to the rear. This is the rear. Ndio hiyo nyuma yake, my Nissan Juke. So let me give you an up close. There's the antenna for your radio and what have you. The brake lights, of course, ndio hiyo hapo. We have our wiper, one single wiper. This is the rear lights. Inaanzia hapa all the way inakuja hivi. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything is there. The indicator, the brake lights, the reverse lights, yote iko hapo. We have some reflector hapa chini, coupled up with some makeshift grill in plastic, not very bad. Of course, goes down all to the way. And then there's this piece of silverish grayish something that actually complements the part hapa. And then we have your exhaust pipe, ndio hiyo hapo chini. It's absolutely nice. Juke in chrome, of course, and the logo, Nissan logo, also in chrome. Acha of course it has a reverse light ndio hiyo hapo. That's absolutely nice. I expected the one on the side, but no, I expected the one on the rear, but uko nyuma. Yeah, I expected the one on the rear, but on the side I didn't expect. So that is really nice. So this is the rear. Ndio hiyo again I say unafungulia hapo juu. So wacha tuingie. Oh, and the first thing you notice is of course this chrome, the door handle. That is absolutely beautiful. And there's a piece of white. Yes, this is white. There's a piece of white here coupled up with this. I'd expect it to be cloth, but it's actually plastic. There's a bottle holder up right here, and of course your speaker. Acha niingia hapa ndani. Yeah. Just slam this door. That is actually nice. That is really nice. It is spacious, and that is the first thing you notice, of course, ukiingia hapa nyuma. It is absolutely spacious for all your passengers. This is the other side. Huyu mtu wa katikati, okay, it's as big as it can be, but akiweka miguu hivi, of course, atakuwa sawa kabisa. These are the seats. They're usually very well toned. There's this piece of cloth. I think this is white behind a serrated black, and that is absolutely beautiful. Yes, and the texture and the patterns on the chairs are nice, and the seats are actually really nice to touch. There's isofix inasema ziko hapa, so of course I tend to trust it. That is what is. Of course, there's these hooks, so you can pull and release to add more space on the boot. I'll show you the boot in a minute, but that is this rear at a glance. It is looking absolutely beautiful. Look at that door. I'll find you in a different color because they do tend to complement them rather differently. This is the front seat, so of course ukiketi hapa nyuma, this is what you're going to see. No storage here, but on this side there's some storage. This passenger also gets his own storage, and there's the middle cup holder hapa katikati. That is coupled. There's this really nice piece of I like to call it trim in white. This is really nice, and of course another cup holder hapa na nyingine hapo na nyingine hapo. The analog handbrake. That center console does look absolutely beautiful. I will show you in a minute nikifika hapo mbele, but that is the dashboard, ndio hiyo iko hapo. So just give me a minute. This is the front passenger, your immediate passenger hapa ndani. So tuingie, ngoja kidogo, hii kiti naona imesongea mbele kidogo, na hii says right there Juke. So wacha tuingie. The front is different because whereas there's plastic on the rear, there's some cloth up mbele. That is really nice, and of course you can always put your hand there while you put some coins hapo katikati, with access to this to this button ya kufunga ya kufungua kio. It's not automatic, so it drops pole pole na wewe. That is nothing to worry about. There's also this piece of chrome again kwa door handle, absolutely beautiful, and there's a piece of white that continues iko on this side pia, the same thing, and of course on the rear bado pia iko. I showed you that in a minute. It's absolutely beautiful. So there's a cup holder hapa mbele because ya kuweka chupa ilalia hapa. These are your air vents. Of course, they're still lined with that. No, this is gray. This is gray. If I am not wrong, this is some gray piece of trim that line it right there. There's also this ones. I think these are the defrosters. If I am not wrong, because the tweeter is right here. Yes, that is that. Of course, there's an air vent. There's the storage here ya kuweka vitu zako, gloves and what have you, na vibeti za mama and what have you. There's a socket hapa mbele, and this is the dashboard. There it is. That is the dashboard. This is the infotainment screen. It's not as big. And of course the button. I usually love these buttons on a Nissan because they're absolutely practical, and they look posh and pointful, because ukiziguza, especially when you're speeding up, it's just really easy to just run with them. Ya kuongeza volume, ku reduce. This other one ya ku change channel and what have you, and to select the next song and what have you. Of course, as I said again, these are the air vents right there. They're a bit hard to the touch, but that is not something big. Here it is, the other one. I'm liking the button where you control. Oh, I think yeah. This is the same one for controlling the inner feather. So that is just that. The air conditioning setup iko hapo. Naeza asha, unaeza zima. AC off. Wonderful. Yes, so that is the center console again, I say. is absolutely beautiful. It is an automatic, so that explains the gear knob. Ndio ile kio ya the rear view mirror inasema iko na camera. It does have a rear camera, and this is absolutely nice because this is the rear view one na hii ni ya juu ya aerial view. This is absolutely beautiful. This will be very practical, especially when you're reversing or moving this vehicle. Absolutely nice. You can switch modes, unaweza iondoa, unaweza irudisha. Oh, so you press the first time inakuletea hii and the area view, and then you press the second time and then it brings you on the side kukuonyesha there's a harrier right here hapa next, so kukuonyesha utaigonga or something, and then you press another time and that is just gone. That is absolutely beautiful. It's a feature I am loving. So this is the center light as I was talking about. Again, this is the visor, iko na kioo, ndio huyo kioo yuko hapo. And of course the driver's side haizi kosa kioo pia there. That is just that. Oh, and there's a hazard button right here, ile button moja tu ya kila siku hapo for your own convenience. So let me switch on to the and the space. This vehicle is absolutely spacious. I mean, angalia, there's a lot of space right here. So let me move on to the driver's side na nikuonyeshe hiyo maneno. And the seat, acha niongelea driver nikiwa hapa. The seat is stitched. Ndio hizi stitching, very nice, and the texture is absolutely nice to hold. There's of course this serration white background on this black net thing, and that is absolutely beautiful. The patterns, it is an absolutely beautiful seat, kiti mzuri and comfortable too. I am feeling it, very nice. This is the driver side. It's a bit squeezed, so hapa nitajibana. Yeah. Tuko ndani. We are inside, ndio sisi yao. So here are the buttons for everything. The central door lock, of course, ile ya kufunga vioo, side mirrors, hizi ni za vioo, and of course this one is automatic. You press it once, it goes. You press it again just once, and it goes. It's very convenient, especially if you're on the road. There's a piece of silver hapa ina-line hii kitu ya air vent. That is very expected. This is the speedometer, and huyo mileage wake yuko hapo. And there's also that gray that continues. Kuna hii piece that is usually, I've never understood the practicality of this one, but I think ni ya kuziba hiyo jua isigonge hapa so that you still see. Oh, this is the thing I'm talking about. It's like a shield hapa juu. Very nice, and it doesn't move. It's very stationary. That's okay. Akanikaleka microphone kako kakuongea na simu. There's some pieces of chrome. It's not chrome. Again, this is some silver grayish trim on this steering wheel to complement, and of course it has steering mounted controls. They come out very, very conveniently when you're driving. Kiti yangu imekataa kusonga further than that. Oh, that's okay. So there's a piece of trim on the Nissan logo. That is very expected. And the steering wheel feels absolutely delightful. This will be very welcomed, especially if you're driving. Let me start this engine. I haven't started it. Oh yeah. So there's a start stop button. Ndio akiwaka. That is absolutely beautiful. The steering does feel nice. Nice to the touch. Ndio huyo yeye. Very nice, and it moves effortlessly, as a matter of fact. These are the pedals hapa mbili. It's an automatic again, I say. The driver's side is not actually as spacious as the passenger side, but it is also, anyway, I think it is my seat that is a bit stiff. So there, yes. So that is just that. That is the overall front view. Ndio hiyo yeye. The question you would ask, why was the Nissan Juke built? Well, the Nissan Juke was built for funkiness. It was built especially for a young person willing to purchase an SUV, a crossover SUV. I don't know why you would not go for the Nissan Juke. It is absolutely beautiful, and it does give young and free. It is a 1.5 liter I have not seen a hybrid Juke. I will investigate that, but I have not seen one so far. So this is the key fob. This is the Nissan Juke key fob. Sikabaya actually. It looks like every other Nissan key fob that you will see out here. It opens this vehicle. There it is. So this is the engine I'm talking about. Ndo hiyo engine safi, absolutely clean. It's a 1.5 liter. Again, as I said, this engine does offer sufficient power to this vehicle. This is the actual powerhouse of this vehicle. Ndo hiyo. Very, very beautiful, very nice. So this is the boot. Ndio hii boot. There it is. Kusuleguza tu kidogo. There's the space. Well, it is a bit spacious hapo, unaweza weka tu vitu twako, but it's okay. The curve hapa nyuma ndo ina affect the boot space. You realize in a curve at this point. So yes, that is just that. But again, I said you can always lift the chairs, the seats uzisongeze mbele, and you create some more space that will give you a lot more space. And well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ndo hiyo kitu. So there's no button hapa, but unaweza vuta. There is. So 1.7 million in a Nissan Juke inakaa hivi. Tani ndo hizi. Thank you. Ndo hiyo 1.7 million in a Nissan Juke, on a Nissan Juke. On, in. Let us check out the interior. Wacha nifungue. So while this guy tafuta the funguo, let me show you around. Ndio hiyo 1.7 million. Of course you can get it in a different color. There's white, there's black like this one, there's yellow if you like yellow, there's red, wine red, looks very beautiful. Ndio huyo amefunguka there. It is different from the other one, the trim and vitu ndogo ndogo na mwaka pia iko different. And the trim hapa katikati, this is grey, the other one is white. Oh yeah, so this is a better short kushinda ile nyingine. And if you ask me, is the Nissan Juke value for money? I would say it depends on who you ask, whether it is value for money or not. But I would say it is value for money. I would buy this car. I have loved this car for a long time. Apart from the looks and the engine prowess, the space, because it's a Nissan, and then the compliments. There's a way they complement this vehicle that they almost don't complement any other Nissan. It is actually one of the cheapest crossover SUVs in that price range. There's a time ilikuwa inatoka 1.4 million. In that time ikitoka 1.4 million, there was no other SUV at that. Okay, there was the Nissan Dualis, bado ilikuwa inapelekana nayo, and the Dualis ni kama ilikunywa maji kidogo. So this is the other SUV that has taken that mantle from Nissan. Forgive me if I continuously call it SUV, but it is a crossover SUV. It is hard not to call it an SUV. That is just that. So this has been the Car Planet Motor Magazine. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at couple_anet, on Twitter at _Car Planet, on TikTok at _Car Planet. Also, if you have any inquiries, any comments, you can leave your comments up chini, and I will be sure to check on that issue or any car you would like me to review. For inquiries, call, WhatsApp, this number right here on your screen, and we will be sure to get back at you. This has been your man from the mountain, Michael Ongeshi. Welcome to the Car Planet.